Hello, everybody. Let me turn on the desktop audio. Make sure everybody can hear you. How's everybody doing tonight?
So good. So good.
Excellent.
There we go.
Doing well.
Yay. So welcome to episode 23, Caught in the Tentacles. And I am not shitting you. It is actually titled that in the book. It is not just for Menredin or the Triton or Eric. It is actually called Caught in the Tentacles. So, does everybody remember where we were? Oh, well, let's go around. We haven't done that one. Hey, Myriad. I forgot to do it last time. So, who wants to start? Look, it's either going to be Jax or Clover B, so.
I'll do it.
Okay, Ella, you go first. Who are you? What character are you playing?
I'm Ella Darling. I play Piranha. She is a half-elf ranger, hometown hero. She likes to set shit on fire, and she gets very bored and decides to start killing. Sorry about it.
Shazara.
All right, I am Star Cells. I play Shazara, who's an Asimar warlock. She's a lover of books, hater of stupid people, kind of creepy, kind of questionable in terms of being alive or dead or in between. They're creepy yet lovable and kind of condescending party member.
I am glad you made it out of that without mentioning the sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
And occasionally creates a sucking whisper. What is it? Milky voice whispers? I don't remember.
You made it worse.
How
did you make it worse?
Because I said moist. That made it worse.
And Milky. Let's not overlook Milky, please.
I think, is it Milky actually in there?
They are milky white tentacles. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Rather you didn't.
Senzin.
Hi, I'm Jax. I play Senzin. He's a dragonborn paladin. He's a big boy.
He's beefcake tonight.
He's a big beefcake boy.
Menredin.
Hi, I'm Cloverby, and I play Menredin, the progressively more chaotic Triton warlock, who is president of Eric. What Eric Industries, Eric Enterprises. The actual title changes, but the concept is always the same.
Excellent. All right. Does anybody want to take a stab, or do we want to let's tell a story about where we were last time? I won't put anyone on the spot, and it might be best to just flip over to the map scene real quick. So if I remember correctly, right? It looks like Owlbear Rodeo remembers correctly that you were here on the, and I'm going to say the word, pleasure barge.
No.
You were on the Grand Dame, and turns out this golden goose that you've been dealing with the whole time, this stupid golden goose thing, right, is a that they use on this gambling ship. Gambling ship on a gambling ship. You are all on the gambling ship. You've snuck on under the guise of Menredin being a fine. You snuck on under the guise of Menredin being a famous performer, and she is quite good. Senzin is the belly dancer. Yeah,
Yes,
Senzin...
fulfilling your greatest Princess Slave Leia dragonborn dreams.
Yeah. And if we look there over by the bar, and Pao Ming, she is the glowing with magicalness, as Senzin or as Menredin has told the rest of the party. She's the head bitch in charge. So she is running this place with an iron fist, and she knows where everything is, who's coming in, who's going out. Myriad, stop making me laugh.
And more.
And he probably has his badge on still,
Oh my
around.
God, it's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to
it's-
cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Senzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends. I love you guys. All right, all that said, you are trying to figure out... and Lord Casper Dryland. Do you remember meeting Lord Casper?
Yes.
Where is he? Did I put him in
He
here?
has
Maybe I
a
did.
very impressive octopus friend.
Yes, there he is. There's your friend, Lord Casper Dryland. You met him.
Oh, right,
he...
we almost murked him, and then we decided he was cool.
No, that
Oh, that was someone else?
Captain what's his butt?
was Osk. Captain Osk is back. Remember? Captain Osk and
Yeah.
Priscilla?
Oh, when did Osk come back? I mean, clearly I was not at the last game.
So here's what happened. We were still telling the story. We left our intrepid adventurers last time when Menderden had just finished playing a song, and Senzin had just, I guess, collecting all the golden geese thrown at him. And it turns out Piranha saw Osk from across the bar, who was trying to avoid your attention. And he came over and he finally, after his conversation with Menderden, admitted that he and Menderden have the same patron and he is your ally. So you are still trying to figure out what in the holy hell this stupid chip has to do with the murder of the Storm Queen and the kidnapping of King Hecaton. And that's where you are. That's where we left off last time. Osk had just come over and had a conversation with Senzin to explain, yeah, we're actually working for the same patron. And that's where we left last time. And by the way, I am going to give everybody, you're likely to need it tonight, everybody gets an inspiration.
We're likely to need it.
You are likely to need it.
I mean, I needed it last week, so.
Don't we get it every time? Did I use mine last week, or is it just sort of
Yes,
like
you did.
sort of lose it? I did.
My parents are calling me right now. I'm not picking that up right now. My sister will text me if somebody's in the hospital. All right.
Is Shazar just trying to place myself? So we're all just on this. Is there like a ship library that I'm hiding?
No,
out
there is
in?
no ship's library. It is a pleasure barge.
There's no library on the what did we call it? The Epstein Maxwell.
The Maxwell pleasure barge.
The pleasure barge.
Sorry. No, there is no. There's no library here. Are you in Alberta?
I am. I can just be chilling with everybody else.
Yeah, you and
I like
you
a
and,
good drink.
You and Dauphine were having a drunken girls' night out. You guys snuck on because they knew who she was, and she's fabulously wealthy, and they'll let her on just because she's who she is. So you guys are standing back by the bar. Pao Ming is sort of side-eyeing you, like, what the hell are you doing here? But other than that, everybody's just hanging out, gambling. You're on the... This is where the beautiful people come to see and be seen, to engage in debauchery, and to, have a good time. Until dawn, this ship will, and it's right after sunset, until dawn, this ship will cruise up and down the coast, allowing you to engage in whatever it is you would like to engage in within the bounds of reason.
I would like to read a book.
We're on a pleasure barge, and she's like, my pleasure is books, please.
My pleasures are very unorthodox. And then you open the door and it's a fucking library. Yeah. All right. Well, tell me what y'all are doing. Lord Casper Dryland is just glad-handing and walking around the crowd. Pao Ming is staring at everybody. Menderden is standing off in the corner next to Senzin and Osk.
Well, I mean, so I'm with my two friends, my employees, as it were. And last time I saw that the octopus was glowing. So using my knowledge of magic and being a warlock, I'm going to assume that octopus is a familiar of some sort.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, that's not good.
Would you like to use that inspiration I just knew?
Not on this. Nope.
Yeah, it could be. That's, could be. It's a reasonable assumption, particularly since it's magical. Osk is looking at you like, hey, didn't tell me exactly what it is that I'm supposed to be doing here, so you're in charge. I was told to put my ship and my crew at your disposal.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Because I don't super know what I'm doing here either. I just know that we have to find the Order of the Kraken. Yes, that's the thing.
Kraken Society.
And yes, that. And probably kill them because they're probably worshiping Eric's arch nemesis or something like that. Competition.
Osk looks at you and says, I guess that's reasonable. Do you need... How can I help you?
Oh, boy. Fuck it, let's go big. Let's, kidnap this guy, Dryland.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing.
Well, I'm going to assume that in order to kidnap him, we're going to have to take out, the head bitch in charge.
Seems reasonable.
So we need a way. We'll probably need to round up the rest of the group, probably as a fun little gambling table, and chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
That would so go with my lawful good alignment. Tying a dude up against his will and lap dancing him. That sounds like totally following that.
Yeah, I am sure. I'm sure Ilmater, would love that.
I probably best if I go gamble, and ironically.
All right, so I'm sorry. This is me again, being clueless because I wasn't actually here for the last game. So who is the person we're trying to kidnap?
The guy with the octopus on his shoulder that I showed you in the other picture.
Yeah.
Lord...
He owns the pleasure barge.
Okay.
Those cheap flap chances.
He's oiled. We oiled him.
I'm gleaming like bronze coins.
And then the lady in the fancy dress is like his
She's the
front
head
of
bitch.
house. Yeah, she's like the front of house manager / probably like security. So she probably isn't gonna tell us anything. He's probably the one that we need to deal with.
All right. Sorry, guys. Thank you.
Ultimately, we're trying to get under the sea, right?
I don't know. We already went under the sea.
We're done with that, right? We're
done
trying
with
to
that.
find.
We're trying to find the society.
Okay. Right. Oh my god.
Myriad,
you
you're killing
guys,
me.
This chat, I can't.
I'm loving every second of it. This is already shaping up to be like best night part 2. Love it.
Oh my god, I've been sleeping on it, and it's very good.
Right? Piranha, where are you? I'm put yourself on the boat wherever you want to be. Are you hanging out with Menard and Senzin and Osk? Or are you gambling at a table? Or are you back with Shazara and Delphine?
I don't really know where I should be, so I guess could I be gambling at a table near Menredin and Senzin and Osk?
Yeah,
Because
just put yourself wherever you want to be on the map.
do well at that. Okay, so I guess what's this leaf? What's this gold leaf guy?
It's not a
here?
leaf, it's a duck. That's the inlaid golden
that's-
goose on the floor.
Okay, that's not okay. So I'm gonna gamble at this table, and I'm gonna be listening extra hard to them. Can I be here and still eavesdrop?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
Yay.
I'm gambling.
Sentin's just cheering for himself.
Oh yeah, I
For
love
chat. I like the chat.
that. So yeah, I want to gamble. What saving throw is that?
For you're gambling?
Yeah,
I
not
don't
saving throw.
know.
But
Just
what?
give me a dex check.
A dex.
Actually, give me a perception check.
Oh, I was gonna say sleight of hand.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh, beans. It's only 13.
They look like fair games, and yeah. What do you want to play? Card games, dice games?
What do I perceive as the best choice for me?
You realize, as someone who is pretty observant and good with their hands, that it's probably a better idea to do dice games if the dice aren't loaded, because it's real easy to palm cards. And
All right. Do I have can that perception extend to when I start the dice game? Can I tell if they're loaded, or is that something that's just beyond my sense?
are you proficient in sleight of hand?
I'm not proficient in sleight of hand, but I do have
All right.
+5.
You are not proficient in it, so you can't really tell if
Doesn't
they're
matter.
cheating. If you want to ask Delphine could probably tell you if they're cheating.
Hey Delphine, how does this feel?
Let's roll it to everyone. Oh yeah, they're cheating.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really seem like that's a great use of my time. So,
Most of them are. She's like, okay, that one looks like they're new and they don't really know what they're doing, so they're just dealing the cards off the top of the deck. And she points to you like a table here. If you want to move back one row, that table is not cheating.
okay, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna give the old college try.
All right.
Dex?
Yeah, sure.
That was a 23.
You're doing well. You're up 20 golden geese.
All right. Can I do one more?
Sure. Are you trying to do anything else, or are you just gambling for the sake of gambling? Are you trying to...
I just don't really know what I should be doing right now, so I'm just gonna dirty 20.
All right. Yeah, no, you're up another 20 golden geese.
All right. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna throw 2 gold onto the table for the dealer, and then I'm gonna go and join my good friends over here. What is that staircase?
That
Can I-
staircase goes up to the second level.
What's up there?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Am I allowed? Does it look like I'm allowed to go up there?
It looks like you're allowed to go up there. There is a guard at the top, and if you want to do that, we can do that. But let me go around the table and see what other people are doing, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shelter.
All right. Shazara, what are you doing?
I am, I guess, currently hanging out with Delphine and, is it Palming?
You're not really hanging out with her. She's just standing back there scanning the room and giving you the side eye.
Okay, because I figured that if I am hanging out with them, it's definitely in a not wealthy third wheel sort of way. So I'm probably kind of bored and would rather choose to make my way back to the rest of the party.
Making my way. Sorry.
No, it's too late. No.
Yes.
All right, you make your way
They're
over
like
to the...
slowly. I'm just gonna like slowly. I can't move myself again. There we go. Just make my way there.
Okay.
Gonna kind of saunter.
Saunter even. All right. Delphine is going to hang back by the bar because she can see the whole room from there. And she wants to keep an eye on Pao Ming. Menardin and Senzin and Osk. What are you guys up to? And by the way, Captain, let me actually put a little counter on the table here for him, just so you know where he is. He is not that big. There he is. There's Lord Dryland, and he's kind of hanging out right here, just shaking Noble's hands and hanging out.
So there's stairs going up. Are there stairs going down?
Let me look at the map. There are.
And the stairs going up are publicly accessible. Are the stairs going down publicly accessible?
I'm looking at it right now. They look like they are.
Okay. I want to creep in his room. Would his room be on the top floor or on the bottom floor?
Just a heads up, you know, I do have my little cat friend, my little flying cat friend, and I do have the ability, if we can fight a shitter, where I can just like isolate myself, I could send myself with like seeing through Trixie's eyes and explore. And she's very adorable and innocent looking, so nobody would want to harm her who isn't a fucking psychopath. Yeah. Just putting the option out there for you.
Yeah, we could totally pull the whole like, oh my god, my friend had too much to drink. Is there a place where she could lay down?
Oh my god. I've got 38 of what's this? I've got 38 of them. I had more, but I gave some away. So I thought that was nice.
Let's say you find a guard, one of the guards by the gangplank, the pulled up gangplank, and he tells you that there are restrooms down on the below decks. Just don't pay attention to the rowers.
Oh, yay. They have slaves.
So we're setting them free before we leave, right? I love whiskey risky.
Do you want to go down? Is that what you're doing? You're gonna all as a group go down to the go down.
No,
that's very suspicious.
I'm just gonna put on my cloak and be a little more covered and order a drink and just sit down and chill for a minute.
Wealthy nobles keep coming over to you, wanting to know if you would like to join them above deck in their private chambers.
I decline, but I invite them to sit with me for a chat.
About Ilmater?
No, not yet. I'm reading the room. This is a hard crowd. I need to ingratiate myself a little more.
About time. No, just
kidding. Unprecedented self-awareness from.
I will bring Piranha downstairs. That way I can get a look.
All right. So Menardin and Piranha will go below deck. All right. Let me go back over here to Albert Rodeo. Boop. That's what I wanted. All right. I'm going to move you guys over here.
Also, you do not understand the strength of my compulsion to pry that gold duck from the floor.
All right. You go down the stairs, and you see there are benches and benches of rowers. They are not chained, by the way. They do not look like slaves.
You move Piranha and Senzin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I do an investigation check to see if they seem like they're here willingly?
Sure. There you go.
That would be a... Not great. Whatever it is. I have a 2 + 0. So
you actually hear them talking about how shitty their wages are. So they are actually paid.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm not gonna risk the party over
shitty
so,
wage.
You'd have to walk the whole way down the aisle here, and there are a couple of guards. There's one at the foot of each stairway, and you see some others down here at the end. I haven't put them on the thing. But up here in the bow of the boat, on the left and the right, are two reeking little rooms behind curtains. And if you want to go into one of them, go ahead.
Menry.
Feces. You go to the bathroom.
We found the bathroom.
You had to ask,
you-
didn't you?
Can
I
you press
did.
to digitate something that smells better?
I'm not down there with you guys.
I don't think I have prestidigitation. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Look, I'm a fucking ranger. I've definitely had worse. I field dress dead animals. I'm not actually bothered. I'm just playing a role.
Right.
I'm role playing. I need to lay down. My feet hurt.
The guard just steps aside and gestures to the restrooms.
Oh God. I like help her in.
All right.
As soon as that curtain is closed, I'm like back to one. Okay, thank you.
Yep. It is very close in here, and
Yep.
pungent.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast. Wait, real quick. Do I have some sense of where Trixie's going? Do we know? Do we have any sense?
Well, it's clearly not down here, so it's got to be up on the top
there?
floor, right?
And they
Okay.
don't really have. There are no zoning laws here, so there's not like a big window or anything. There's just a tiny little port window, but Trixie could probably get out of it.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Beast Sense. Cast.
You cast it.
And yep, I.
All right,
cast.
let me narrate this
and-
for a second, since you didn't actually talk to Menrenid about this, and if Menrenid doesn't
Oh.
realize, you just slumped directly onto the floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I communicated with Menredin.
So Menrenid, give me a dex check
Oh God. I don't think
to
I'm
see if
good
you're
at
dropping Piranha onto the encrusted floor.
those.
I'm so sorry. I thought I communicated this. Can I retcon, or is it too late?
If you want to retcon it, you can. I just think it's funnier the other way.
Oh God, do I press the 18 or the 4?
The 18.
This.
Or the 4, sorry.
Oops, yep, not that one. That's
All right.
12?
She manages to catch you before you slip into the commode, and
Okay.
you are now in the mind and the brain of a little test room.
Test room. That's right. All right. As Trixie, I like scurry up Menredin's side, and I just sort of like make eye contact, like wink. And then as Trixie, I let out a yowl, like the drunk girl just stepped on her tail, and then I scamper out.
Okay.
And so I just dash the fuck out, like.
You
And
can
then
remember this thing flies, and you could go out the port window if you want to.
Oh, I guess I don't have to put on. Eh. I feel like having a cat fly in through the window is going to be more conspicuous than a cat just dashing around.
Okay.
You tell me, DM. Like, what do you think
it's
is
probably best for the cat to fly around outside because a cat on this pleasure barge isn't probably
Oh.
something. I'm gonna keep saying it just because it gets the reaction.
I know, I hate it.
So a cat floating around, like running around on the ship, will catch somebody's attention more than something flying around outside.
Okay, then I'm going to fly out the window and fly up to the top floor.
Okay.
And can I peer through the windows as stealthily as a flying cat can, and just like see if I can glean any sense of like
Absolutely.
which quarters?
Go ahead and
Yeah.
flip back over to Alba Rodeo, and I will drop a little here. I will drop this little icon here, and you go ahead and move it around. Tell me where you want to look. On the right-hand side, it's the top floor of the boat.
Yeah. Am I looking through?
So you're
I
flying
imagine
around
that's-
outside here.
We're on the left side, I believe. No, we're on the right side. Okay. I just want to look through. I want to kind of flit back, like and forth and just see what I see, if I can see if there's anything, or maybe like even go over the top
Sure.
and just look.
But I'll just
in
tell
each-
you, like you fly around, and as you are sort of circling the top floor, the top level of this pleasure barge, you see that there are those two things on the top. These two right here, this one, and this one, appear to be bedrooms decked out in silk and finery. There are people engaging in activities in those rooms. Activities of an adult nature.
Are they fucking, Seth?
Yes, they are fucking. They are having an
I don't know.
orgy.
Are they doing their
Okay,
task?
that is worse than me asking what the bathroom reeks of.
Yes, those are the orgy rooms, those two.
Okay, I was like, okay, so they're doing their taxes in one, and in the other one they're having an existential crisis because they don't know what they're doing with their lives. Cool. Sounds very
most
adult
part.
in nature.
Exactly.
Um,
This last one appears to be what looks like a captain's cabin.
okay. Does it seem occupied?
There is no one in it right now. Would you like me to read you the description? I'm going to assume you're telling the whole party this when you get back, so I'm just going to go through and read it all.
Yeah,
I'm not going to worry about any of this other crap. So,
Yeah.
all right, that would be 13.
Mary, you're killing me.
That's so great.
The tax
know-
room on the...
Some people are into pain for pleasure.
Yeah. All right. So this cabin, you ready? I'm going to read it to you right out of the module. This cabin is a testament to bad taste. There are purple velvet curtains and scented candles in gaudy candelabras. In the middle of the room is a table with a large aquarium tank resting atop it. The aquarium contains a coral reef. Other furnishings include several silk hammocks, a writing desk covered with quilts and loose sheets of parchment, and a small table holding a silver wine decanter and matching goblet, and an iron stove that looks like it's for heating.
I feel a little attacked because that sounds pretty fucking tight to me. but
Yeah, I was
okay.
gonna say I would like to formally register a complaint.
Yeah, very rude. Very. My feelings.
I'm
hurt.
reading to you what the adventure writers wrote.
All right. Can I sneak into the window? Is that something that Trixie is able to do?
Yeah, the window's open. I mean, it's
Uh-huh.
it's a yeah. So Trixie can sort of manipulate the latch even if there was one, but the window's sort of cracked open so she can get right in.
All right. So she does, and I want to explore the desk. Is there
Okay.
anything locked on it?
Remember, Trixie does not actually have opposable thumbs, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm asking.
She can't really open drawers, but you can see on the desk, and since it's you seeing through her eyes, you can read stuff. So there's actually mostly just blank papers and a couple of letters that are half written that say, Dear Lord, thank you for coming. Dear Lady, thank you for attending.
Is there anything interesting?
Nothing that would seem to relate to the kidnapping of a Storm King.
Okay. Can I paw through and see if there's anything more interesting looking? Can I just perceive the room and see if there's obviously Trixie can't pick a lock or open a drawer, I guess. Although I have known cats that can flush toilets, so.
Yep. Tell you what, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, fuck it, my dice suck tonight.
Nothing. This room is just
That's an
completely
8.
normal. Room looks completely
Okay.
normal.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's anything on this desk that seems like it's trying to conceal something?
You would have found it with a perception check. Oh, go ahead. Give me an investigation. It's more for people, but I'll allow it.
She thinks she's people.
She thinks she's people. I would
That
say,
looks like a 16.
yep. Nothing on the desk that looks suspicious.
Okay, then I want to prowl around under the bed. If there's any personal effects that I can sort of dig through.
Let me leave you there for a moment and go back to the party. About 5 minutes after Menredin and Piranha leave, Shazara, Delphine, and Senzin, note Casper Dryland climbing up the stairs with a bottle of wine.
Alone?
Alone. Are you going to try to stop him, or are you going to follow him, or are you going to just let him go?
Well, I mean, I'm in the basement, minor illusion.
I know.
Piranha's vomit noises, so.
I guess follow him.
All right.
I don't want to follow him by myself. Like, what's
Delphine will go
else
with you.
doing?
Sure, Delphine will go with you. Delphine, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask him if he plans to drink that alone.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Give me a
Ooh.
persuasion check at advantage.
Nice.
I mean, he's kind of dumpy and,
Oh wait, yeah.
roll
I'm
one more
not
time.
very persuasive.
You get the better one.
All right, 21.
21. He is impressed that someone would actually he's impressed that an attractive woman would actually talk to him and flirt with him, other than someone who wants money. So he just looks at you and sort of starts flirting back and says, "Well, I had planned on it, but if you'd like to accompany me, please, by all means. What's your name,
Do you
dear?"
want to grab a table here? My lovely friend and I are just killing some time.
Well, I need to bring my little friend here back to the room. So if you'd like to come, you're more than welcome to come. Perhaps we can rendezvous later.
All right, I know BJ's not here, but I look at Delphine like, what should we do? We don't want him to get away from us, but I don't really want to go to this room.
Delphine will try to persuade him to stay.
I mean,
What?
I would say, doesn't Shazara have like crazy high charisma?
Yeah, and Shazar has already gotten one persuasion check already to get him to come. And so if Shazar would like to do the same thing, I will allow it. So I'm going to roll.
Okay, can we do like a combo thing or?
And for the first time, for the first time ever, Delphine doesn't know what to say because she rolled a 4.
Oh my gosh. And I suddenly don't know what to say either.
You don't have to come up with it on the spot. You could just say my character is doing blah. You don't have to. I'm not going to put people on the spot like that. So go ahead and roll. And oh, you didn't do so well either.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Do so.
Nope. He's heading upstairs.
Damn it.
I'm
we well, I'm gonna ask. Delphine is stealthy. I want to ask her if she can stealthily follow him to see where he's going. Like, which room is his?
Sure. She says, sure. I love the fact, and completely out of game, out of character, metaing, I love the fact that you have split the party into 3 now.
Oh no, what have we done? Well, that's why I want him to stay.
Okay. So he goes upstairs.
4, actually.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. Let me roll again.
Well, is he
Okay, that's at a +8, so nobody notices Delphine sneaking off after Lord Dryland. All right, I'm going to go back to Trixie in Lord Dryland's room.
Personal
hear,
effects, anything. Yeah.
Trixie hears the key entering the lock.
Do I have enough time to flip back out the window and hover outside of the open window?
Absolutely.
That is what I do.
Okay. Trixie is hovering, sort of just kind of looking in the open window, and Lord Dryland comes in, puts his bottle of wine down, and walks over to the aquarium, and sort of motions, and the octopus grabs onto the edge of the aquarium from his shoulder and crawls itself in. And he sits down, and he's mumbling, and he sounds like he's having a conversation with someone. It's weird. If you want to try to hear him, I think Trixie should give me a perception check. Well.
Oh, yeah. That is a...
23?
18 plus 5. 23. Yeah, my rolls aren't actually showing up for
Somebody's
me.
perceptive.
They're not showing up at all?
I can see the die roll, but it's not giving me my... It's fine. I can do basic math. I can do basic arithmetic. Not to brag, la-di-da, but little fact about me.
That said, where were we?
I did a 23 perception check.
23 perception check. So you don't hear the whole conversation, but you catch snippets. And what you do catch are these two phrases. I don't know why they're here. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with him.
Okay.
So those are the two snippets you hear from hovering in your little cat body outside the window.
With that same perception check, I want to keep my eyes on the little octopus that he shrugged into the tank. And are there any other creatures in there? Like, what's going on there? Do I notice anything?
It's in the tank, and there's a little fake pirate chest there that it's actually crawling around, and it's just holding on to. And it's just,
Okay, that's
you can see it's,
adorable.
yeah.
I'm gonna note two things right now: that I am resisting Trixie's urge to just knock over the bottle of wine, and also to jump in and fish out the octopus. So I am resisting those.
Well, hold on.
Doing a great
Do you have animal handling?
Yes, I do.
And you're proficient in it? All right, then you do not have to make a check.
Thank Christ. Okay. Thank you, Elmeter. I want to sort of observe. Is there an area of the room that he seems to favor? Because if he tends to stay in on one side of the bed next to a table, then I want to maybe double check that area when I can do
he's sitting behind the desk. I mean, the only thing you've seen him do in this room is come in, put the bottle down, let the thing go in, and sit down at his desk and put his head in his hands and start mumbling to himself.
So he's just talking to himself about why they're here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if that's all he's doing, then I'm just gonna keep hovering out here and observing.
Right. Let me flip back to the rest of the party. Delphine comes back and says, and just sort of reports to Senzin and Shazara that there's only a couple of rooms up there, and his stateroom is the captain's cabin is the first room when you get up to the top of the stairs.
Did you hear anything in there?
I didn't.
Maybe we could get a couple more bottles of wine and see how many we could get into them.
Sounds like a decent plan.
Maybe Delphine and I can go knock on the door, and Senzin, can you cover us or something?
Delphine?
Sure.
Ooh, Delphine has an idea. She looks at Senzin and goes, he might like a private dance.
Oh my god.
So we are going there after all.
From you or Shazara?
Who knows? I couldn't tell.
You give him a private dance.
We
She's
can
can
go
always
visit.
try. Delphine
Sure.
looks at Shazara and looks at Senzin and goes, "Come on, who wouldn't want all three of us to show up with a couple of bottles of wine and party?"
Hey, I have a question. Can I slowly press to digitize the wine out of our own glasses?
Sure.
So we don't have to actually drink?
Or you could just, roll sleight of hand or something. But if you want to press this digitize, I will absolutely allow that.
I don't have sleight of hand, so...
Got it.
I mean, I'm not good at it. I'm not...
Delphine's pretty up on this
actually,
idea.
I'm better at it than I thought I was. I've just never used it before. I'm just trying to think of a way where we can hopefully get him drunk while ourselves remaining sober.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a fancy version of like dumping your glass in the plant.
Absolutely. Delphine says, "Oh yeah, we've perfected that skill at court."
Excellent.
Is there a problem with just asking him directly?
Delphine just looks at you and says, "What would we ask him directly?" Right? Like, so, well, you two are having your little conversation, right? Delphine's looking at both of you saying, "What the hell would we ask him directly?"
That's a good.
I'm hoping that he'll just start talking. Or we can just, you know, ask him a couple of very pointed questions.
Yeah, give him the benefit of the doubt. Let him just talk.
I mean, he kind of, you know, he has a couple of drinks and he wants to impress his new lady friends. Who knows what he'll say?
Well, Delphine looks around and she's like, "I mean, we could probably take all the guards here. I don't know about weird magic lady, but this seems like an ill-advised plan, but I'll go with it if you want to do it." Oh, did we lose Shazara?
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
This something's going on.
well, it's a terrible windstorm here, so.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Aw. All right, well, why don't we give it a second, and I'm going to go back to Piranha and Trixie and see if Piranha and Trixie want to do anything before going back to find Menredin in the commode.
Doesn't seem like he's someone who would like a cute little kitty cat. Like, what if I just like, I'm considering just flying in and just be like, yeah, I'm this little kitty cat, and just like
Give me an
rolling
insight
around on my
check.
back.
Give me an insight check. This is exactly what insight is for.
13.
You get the sense from him that underneath his glad-handing manner, he's not a nice person.
Sorry, my internet pooped.
Yep, we gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, you pooped out again.
Okay. Is my stealth the same when I'm Trixie?
Yeah.
Or no?
It's actually probably advantage because you're much smaller.
I'd like to roll stealth at advantage and see if I can just sort of sneak in and like.
Sure. Uh, 18's fine. You don't even have to roll a second time. Unless it's a critical failure.
24. Nah, I got a 24.
You absolutely sneak in. Not even the octopus notices you, and you are... Not even the octopus notices you. And you are... where do you want to be? Do you want to be hidden under a desk, a chair, behind a curtain?
I want to go... Okay, from all of the rolls that I've done, the checks that I've done, where does it seem like he keeps his personal effects, and can I go and just sort of like rifle through them quietly and see if there's anything?
I don't think you'd be able to rifle through them without disturbing. Like there's a cabinet sort of on the thing that looks like it's a dresser, standing like a freestanding dresser, closed doors.
Okay, look, Kaka, is there anything that I can do here as Trixie, or should I just?
I mean, your information, like just knowing he's in the room and what the room looks like, is probably the best you're gonna get right now.
Okay, then I'm gonna dip back out, head down to Menredin, and I also resisted the urge to knock over that bottle of wine once again. I really wanted to. Really wanted to.
All right, you tell your story to Menredin, and what do you guys do? You're gonna go back up and join the rest of the party?
Oh my god. Thank you so much, babe. I feel so much better. Like a new life, like a new take on the world. I want to gamble. I've got money to spend. Did I tell you I want a bunch of money? I don't want to spend it. Do you already got to spend some money?
As you walk out of the bathroom blathering, the guard just looks at you and hands you a big glass of water and goes, "Just drink this."
Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. That's the nicest thing. You're like my best friend. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Love it. Love it.
All right, when you get back to the table, Senzin and Senzin and Shazara are sitting at a table. Yep, are sitting at a table. Dauphine is nowhere to be seen. And yeah. I'm assuming you go over and tell them your story? Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes, very quietly. So quietly that I was muted.
Gotcha. All right, so you tell them your story, and they all now know the layout of the room and that he is up there alone right now. As you are telling your story, Delphine you don't even realize, hey, where did she come from? She's just sitting there at the table suddenly. And she relates to you what the room looks like and confirms what Trixie and you have confirmed. And although she didn't hear any of him talking to himself.
He was talking to himself. He said some shit.
There was nobody else in there?
The octopus, but the octopus was hanging out in the tank, and it seemed pretty satisfied to just do its own thing. As far as I could tell, right? Is that as far as I can
That's
tell?
absolutely right. The octopus did not appear to be something that Dryland was talking to.
Did Menridin mention to the rest of us that she wanted to kidnap him, or did she just mention that to Senzin? I was on the other side of the room at the time.
It was just Senzin and Osk.
Okay.
Are you going to relay that to the rest of us now?
Yeah, like what do we want to do with this guy?
Yeah, so I will tell everybody that, like, I think he is suspicious, and I think his octopus is suspicious, and I want to use enhanced interrogation technique.
You're gonna waterboard him?
I have a water skin that we could maybe like.
Oh my god, you guys are psychopaths. I love it.
I don't know how big my water skin is, but if my water skin could be a little like pouch to keep the octopus into, we could kidnap them both.
I mean, I'm sure that we could just ask him a few questions. We're like famous on this boat now.
I think we could probably get him to loosen up with a little bit of wine, and we could try to ask him some questions. And if it doesn't go well, then we can give him more wine, or we could use Menridin's method.
Delphine snaps her fingers a couple of times, and a few serving people show up, and they're very, very accommodating, and she just has them bring over 3 or 4 bottles of wine. Your best! And she actually, puts some gold on the table for them, in addition to the tokens. Just wanted to provide for you, just to make sure that if you wanted to go forward with this plan, you have the wine you need.
I also have risky whiskey in my bag.
Yep.
All right, I look at Senzin and Menridin to see what they want to do. Like, yes? No? Worth a try?
I mean...
Dude seems pretty desperate for company, so...
I mean, You guys all know my feelings about your compulsive need to spew sensitive information to anybody who asks us what our names are. But we are a group with no defined leader, so I am not going to demand that we follow my plan.
Hey, this is kind of your thing, and I'm totally willing to follow your plan. You tell me what you want me to do. Who am I? Who do you want me to be?
Assassin.
A little bit, yeah.
And what
My
about
name is Asa Sin.
What are we gonna do with her?
With who?
Kick her off the boat.
Ming. Pao Ming.
I mean, she's scanning the room. She, you see her. She's stopped like somebody from cheating. She's got her eye on things. Fortunately for you all, Delphine's stealth check to follow the captain upstairs was super high.
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just Because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me. I don't know. Maybe, like,
Somebody
when we
please
go
clip
up...
that. I'll get it later.
Maybe when, just so that we're not a whole group of people trundling up at once, I think I might, try to stealthily slide up those stairs myself.
All right.
I could also pass without trace. Just if we
I
want
mean,
a little
like I
cherry
said,
on top.
pass without trace. You tried to do that last time, and let me just be clear about this.
I just
Like,
really
if you cast it in front of other people, you don't just disappear, you know? Right?
Just Alex Mack like melts into mercury.
Like, if you cast invisibility, that would work, but yeah.
Okay, then I guess I just want to sort of like be like kind of checking my phone by the stairs and just like
Instant messenger Raven? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Does that work? Is that
If
that
you
bad?
want to try to get over by the stairs and sort of hide in the shadows, give me a stealth check.
okay? That would be a.
You believe you are hidden in the shadows.
That sucks. Okay. Well, cool.
All right, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna grab Delphine and the wine and say, let's go upstairs. I assume that's where Piranha is going.
Are you going to try to make your way up? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody questions us, we'll just be like,
All right. What is Menredin doing right now?
Oh boy. I am going to. I want to be able to run interference for the inevitable showdown with Pao Ming. So I'm going to stay at the table closest to the stairs.
You could always start
Gambling,
singing
fun.
again.
Yeah. So singing, trading off between singing and gambling.
All right.
But
Go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say, but staying in the general region by the stairs.
So I'm going to allow, normally everybody else's check would be at disadvantage, but you're distracting Pao Ming right now with your singing. So I would like a group check. I would like Jack, Starcells, and Delphine to roll stealth.
Oh God.
Yep.
no.
No, you are not disadvantaged. You're not wearing heavy armor.
True. Okay.
You're not wearing heavy armor.
That helps so much.
Okay, Delphine rolled a 3, but she actually rolled a 15.
So, do I need to roll twice? Because I roll at disadvantage.
No, you don't, because you are not wearing armor.
Oh, that's right. You literally just said that. Okay.
Yep. All right. It looks like Pao Ming does not see you three go up the stairs with the wine. And Piranha is waiting for you upstairs. What do you do?
Knock on the door.
A very disgruntled man, Lord Dryland, opens the door and says, "Oh, my dear, you've decided to join me?" And invites you in.
Yes, do you mind if my companion joins us? She has gotten us quite a nice stash of good wine.
Oh, by all means. Ooh, and bring the dancer.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
So Senzin is behind us, or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All four of you are upstairs.
Of course. Senzin, join us.
All right, I'm going to call break right there, and we'll have our conversation with Lord Casper Dryland after break.
Deal.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right,
Sounds
sit tight,
good.
folks. We will be back in 10 minutes. Go get yourself watered and drained, and we'll be back very shortly. Let me mute you. Where's my animation? There it is.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
Oh,
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Ah, hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan is better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here now.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed. You gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the Doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy doomy. Doom doom doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown. Couched in a soft bun and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, horse has
I
got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up, and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out his tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
Oh my God.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
All right, let me unmute you guys. Desktop audio. All right, we're back. How's everybody doing? Everybody good?
So good. So good.
Woohoo.
All right. Excellent. So when we left our party before break, they were about to talk to Lord Casper Dryland about, I don't know what about. It's up to them. But everything has led you here. This person is the owner and proprietor of this pleasure barge where the golden geese are minted and used as gambling chips. If you recall, the golden geese, one was found next to the murdered Storm Queen. The Oracle of Anam the Allfather gave you a golden goose. You found one through Menriden's dream in the first or second adventure. So these golden geese have been showing up everywhere for the last year in your life. And you have just entered the cabin of Lord Dryland.
Gooseman.
Of Gooseman. And he is hoping to have Senzin dance for him. Please, come in. What can I do for you? Or, well, what can you do for me? Come on, we'll have a good time. Have some wine. And he goes over to the desk and he starts pouring some of his wine and handing out glasses. And he's like, oh, decent vintage.
Oh, I thank you. Most
Sir,
kind of
do you believe in divine intervention?
Oh my god.
Well, I believe in intervention. Wait, I don't know what that means. Is that a sex
We're
thing?
staging one.
I just mean that if, signs point you in a certain direction. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Not before sex, no.
How about and outside of sex?
Oh, are you really a religious person? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now.
Well, why? He just needs to loosen up a little bit. Senzin, have some wine.
Look, this is part of hey, Captain, gonna play Cap. Look, this is part of the show. You're about to have a religious experience. So just play
Thank you for
along.
saving that.
I won't even make you make a check at that point. That was hilarious. All right, and he's just like, whatever. He's pouring the wine out, and he's just eyeballing you, and he's like, so what are we doing here? What's going on? Shall we play a game?
We have a
Let's
game.
just have a few drinks and relax first.
Let's have a few drinks and relax, and then we can walk you through how this goes.
So he flops down on one of the divans, and there's 2 or 3 others around. And so tell me, what brings you all here? Why are you here on my bars this evening?
I guess nobody came up with a good story, huh?
We're just looking for a good time, Captain.
Well,
You think
aren't
we
we
can find one?
Well, aren't we all? Oh, look, it's Cathead.
Is this red wine or white wine?
Oh no, that was
Are you gonna dump it in the tank?
No!
Do you have an allergy?
All right.
That's exactly what I was asking.
Do I still have... Seth, you tell me, and I have a feeling you're gonna tell me to go fuck myself, and that's fine.
I would never say that, Ella.
Of course. Not directly. Can my stealth roll continue? Like, if I have some rope in my bag, can I, like, sort of just stealthily be fighting
No, you're
with,
gonna have
like...
to check that. You're gonna have to recheck.
Yeah, that's gonna be... Okay, oh, is that stealth or is that sleight of hand? Because if it's stealth... I'll do it, but if
You're
it's-
not trying to steal anything from him. You're just trying to do something stealthily. So go ahead, and if you want to try to sneak your rope out of your bag, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's 23.
You can't imagine he saw you do that.
Okay, I'm just, like, kind of casually playing with my rope like it's a fidget spinner, but I'm, like, tying some cuffs so that, like, when push comes to shove, I have an idea that I'd like to make it so that this little lap dance he's getting is a little bit higher stakes, and we're going to tie him down.
He's paying more attention to Shazara and Senzin right now.
Okay, cool.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm going to tip my wine glass, and can I pretend to drink it and prestidigitize it out of the glass?
If you'd like, I will absolutely allow that.
Okay. So I'm gonna make it look like I am, like, chugging my wine glass, and then
as
be like,
and as you do it, you're just drinking, and as it goes towards your mouth, it's just evaporating into thin air.
yeah. I'm gonna be like, are you gonna keep up? I'm already almost done.
Oh, he grabs himself another glass and he's drinking it. What is Senzin doing right now?
Well, Sensen's drinking and he's really trying to think, okay,
Why the hell you hang out with us?
Ilmater, you sent me all these geese. You sent me on this wild goose chase.
Oh.
And he's really trying to think of what to say to be cool to his friends, but he's just kind of drinking and watching because he just wants to, he's fascinated by how all the dots led to here. All the geese led to here, but he knows that's probably not a good idea. It would probably give something away. So he's just kind of awkwardly drinking and smiling and looking at Shazara like, yeah, dude, yeah.
Okay. All right, what is Shazara?
So,
Go ahead.
I'm going to fill up my glass again.
All right.
So why did you? So, well, I couldn't help but notice that it seemed like maybe something's bothering you. That you really needed a bottle of wine.
Oh well, I get these headaches. It's nothing you should concern yourself with. You're here now, and it's time to make merry. We should not be concerning ourselves with my headaches.
Exactly. Cheers. Do you want more wine?
Bourbon.
Cheers! I'll
Bourbon,
have some
please.
more wine.
Oh,
All right.
we have something better than bourbon. Piranha.
That was Seth, but sure.
Captain, can I interest you in, now this is, you strike me as a bit of a libertine, as a, someone who appreciates the finer things. I happen to have some Cloud Giant whiskey. We like to call it risky whiskey, but this is something I only offer to the people we really bring into our fold. So if you're interested,
I'd
could
love to
share
try
that.
some.
Okay. Why don't you pass me your glass?
He hands you a glass.
Okay, and with one hand, I am pouring from my flask, and with my other hand, I am taking the 2 sets of rope cuffs that I have now tied into, like, basically some ties, if I'm being honest. And I'm passing them to Trixie, and Trixie is pulling them under the bed so that they are at the top and at the bottom, ready to be secured with his wrists and his legs.
I love it. Give me an animal handling check.
That's a 20. That's a dirty 20.
She's absolutely got it. She is helping you, and she's pulling the ropes under the desk, getting ready to tie him up.
Okay. So I pour him a little snoot. Like, a man of his renown probably is like hoping I pour him a little bit more, but I'm giving him just a little, like, a stingy little, like, why don't you just take a sip and see if you like it first.
Okay. He just shoots it right down, and I will roll to see if he loses his shit. Because it is indeed. All right, that's good. He made his con save.
Do you like it?
He loves it. He's oh, I'd love some more. Yes.
I pour about 2.5, maybe 3 times as much, and then I make eye contact with who's doing the prestidigitation to make it seem like we're not drinking.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Cesara's.
Okay. In fact, I don't even know if I need you to waste a spell slot. I'm just gonna, like, do the thing where it's like,
don't put it in the tank.
Oh.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna get the octopus drunk.
You do it.
Okay, but, like, do you see how I just did not drink this shot? Yeah, and so I'm like, yeah. So
All
he
right.
just took, like, essentially, like, 2.5 shots. Of whiskey.
He's keeping up. He's drunk, but you get the sense that he spends his nights every night drinking. He's pretty drunk though. I mean, same as you would be.
I don't want to, like, run the show here. I just do have a plan in mind. So I'm just going to kind of make eye contact with my fellow party members and see if they're cool with me sort of, like, doing my thing. I don't want to step on anybody's dick here.
So what are Shazara and Senzin just going along?
So I just wanted to get him to the point where he'd be a little easier to deal with. But I guess we could also ask him more questions. So, well, I guess if he's talking, he's going to be distracted from whatever Piranha is doing. So I'm just going to keep talking to him.
Okay.
Yeah, this is probably a good time to just, like, start interrogating him. And once we hit a dead end, we can introduce, like, okay, now it's time for the dance, but it's a special dance, and I'm gonna tie him up while he gets the dance, and then we can kidnap him if we want to, and then whatever we want to do with the octopus. However, I'm sorry if I may. Trixie's gonna kind of jump up stealthily as she can on top of the fish tank thingy, whatever it's called, and she's just gonna be there observing. She's not gonna fuck with anything, but if that octopus tries to come out and, like, fuck with us, she's gonna be ready.
Okay.
She's ready in action.
I love that Trixie is covering the octopus. So you get these headaches often. I am so sorry to hear that.
Oh,
Do you know what the cause is?
No, I have no idea. But we shouldn't really be talking about that. Let's talk about us. Tell me again. What's your Are you from Waterdeep? You have a Waterdavian accent. To you, sir.
Man.
To Shazara.
Waterdavian.
This is after Menridin said we, like, always tell everybody about ourselves, and well, I did spend much of my youth in Waterdeep, but not so much anymore. I really love to travel. What about yourself? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from here in Waterdeep, of course. Now, you came here with the princess. Are you her handmaid?
I am her tutor.
Give me a deception check.
23.
He absolutely, he's like, oh, and Piranha Duffy just shakes her head. All right, well, what do you tutor her in?
Oh, just about everything. history, but whatever she wants to learn about. I mean, she pays me, and I teach her.
Ah, I see. And he's just looking around, like, so are we going to get naked now? Should we do that now or later?
No, let's have another drink.
Oh, I think we've had enough.
You seem like a man of a certain taste. Am I correct?
Sure. What sort of taste did you have in mind?
Well, the Dragonborn is of a certain flavor.
Oh my
god. The Dragonborn is actually, we've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing where like you feel a little bit restrained because you are a man of infinite power. You have so much responsibility. So what we craft is an experience where you get to surrender yourself to the pleasure barge. And the Dragonborn guides you. So if you're...
Give me a persuasion check at advantage. and Sensen's put on the aviators.
Yes, that's why I started laughing.
I missed it. All right, let me find... where the fuck did I put persuasion? There it is. Oh, fuck me. It's charisma. That's a 17. Next one is...
17 will do.
17.
17 will do. You actually managed to convince the captain of this boat, Lord Dryland, to engage in some BDSM with your party.
Hoes make the world go round, baby! Oh
my god.
I love it. I knew the second you started talking, I'm like, oh god, that's where she's going. All right, yeah.
Oh, I just became full Ella Darling.
All right,
Becca's out the window. It's all Ella right now.
Piranha is tying up Lord Dryland as Sensen is sort of strutting and dancing around the room, and Shazar and Delphine are just like... Go ahead.
Those ties, they are not playful, cutesy little ties. Like, I am a ranger. I have had to string up game as I slit its throat and bleed it out and field dress it. This motherfucker is going where?
He's going nowhere.
Fucking nowhere. Nowhere.
All right. What are you asking him? Tell me how this is playing out.
I've served my purpose. Y'all ask your questions.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like Menredin has just been twiddling her thumbs waiting.
I know.
I'm still downstairs, so somebody's got to tell me.
Oh, that's right.
You know what, though? You may not
Trixie
get to participate in this scene, but you are doing the most important of all things, distracting the enemy mage.
Yeah.
Can I send Trixie down to Menredin and I don't know if it makes sense for Menredin to come up, but
you're as a ranger, you've got situational awareness, you're a fighter. You realize that Menredin is probably the only thing keeping Pao Ming down there, and if Menredin leaves too, there's a good chance that she's going to show up and want to know where the hell everybody is and why the captain's not coming back.
Okay, then I just pen a quick little note and I attach it to Trixie's collar, saying, Captain is tied up and bound.
Can we use some kind of code instead? Like, I don't know.
Okay, so I say...
You don't have time for that. You don't have time for that right now. Nope.
I say,
all right, let's get real.
Trixie's pet is secured. We've got this.
All right.
All right, someone's just gotta jump and do the first real question.
Yep. Well, he's
All right.
tied up now, so you could dispense with any
So-
pretense at this point.
All things have led me here to you, sir, and not for sex.
What? What do you mean we're not having sex?
He's like, what?
Your goose coins have made a glittering path to your very doorstep. And my very God has sent me here to ask you some questions.
Oh, it's gonna be that kind of game. Okay, please go ahead, ask.
What do you know about giants?
The second you mention that, all of the color drains from his face, and he starts struggling to get loose.
And Senzin puts a foot on his chest and squishes him down into the bed and says, I asked you a question.
He looks unbelievably frightened. His eyes are, you could see the whites of his eyes, they're rolling around, and he's, oh, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I only did what I was told.
I'm gonna walk
What do you want to
up-
know? What do you want to know?
Where is the father?
Who put you up to this, and where is the father?
The Storm King is on the Morkoth. Slarklathel put me up to it. The second he says that, his eyes start bleeding. Blood is pouring out of his
wait.
ears.
Can I do
You
an
have one
Arcana
question
check?
before his head fucking explodes. Hit
No,
it.
hold up. He shit. What can I do? I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on him
Okay.
just to try it.
Okay. You cast Lesser Restoration. The bleeding stops for a moment, and then starts again, and he starts to scream loudly. I'll give you one more question before his brain is obliterated by something.
So we know where the Storm King is, and we know who put him up to it. Do we?
Did he say where?
On the Morkoth.
The morgue. Okay.
Do we know what the Morkoth is?
You have
What is
no
the
idea.
Morkoth?
Yeah, what is
the
the
Morkoth and where
Morkoth?
is it?
It's gotta be a boat.
Yeah. he says,
Whose boat is
a
it?
boat. And as you're asking that last question, his head starts to cave in on itself, and his eyes turn to jelly and start to drip down his face.
Gross, dude.
Can I figure out what's happening to him?
Give me an Arcana check.
All right.
I'm gonna pray to
Oh, that
Ilmater
was
because
not so good.
I would maybe use that inspiration for that Arcana check. This would be a good thing to know.
Okay.
you, Ilmater, you have led me to this man, and he is being tortured to death. Tell me what to do.
Are
Let
you
me
kidding
help
me? I
him.
wasted an inspiration on that.
Sorry.
I probably should have reloaded my character sheet before rolling
All right.
again.
So as you are beseeching Ilmater, you hear a fatherly voice in your head, Senzin, and that fatherly voice whispers two words: Behemoth, abomination. And poor Lord Dryland is now a disgusting heap of putrid flesh on his bed.
As if he wasn't before.
Oh.
All right, so I pick up the body and I say a prayer and I dump it out to sea out the window.
So, if you look at the boat, right?
Oh, it's docked. That's right.
No, you're not docked, but here's the point.
We're in
right?
shallow water.
You're on the top floor. It's pretty likely to maybe just like splat on the deck below, unless you can get it out like 20 feet.
Oh,
Is there like way too much for me to press to digitize them all?
Yes, you cannot press to digitize a putrid body.
I don't know. It's like I can clean up a little dirt. Why not a little putrid body?
I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna hold you guys right there for a second. Okay, hold that thought. Menredin, Pao Ming is on her way up the stairs.
Oh. Is she already past me?
She is not. She's about even with you. If you want to try to interject yourself or intercept her. He ain't dry no more. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm going to be myself and just kind of, as she comes past me, I'm going to charmingly link arms with her and be like, I haven't formally introduced myself. Hi, I'm Menredin. This is a lovely barge you have here. I heard upstairs is super fun. Would you care to show me around?
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oof.
She just looks at you coldly and continues to walk past, unless you want to try, you want to use that inspiration.
Nope, but I'm just gonna keep walking with her and babbling at her.
Okay.
This is mostly just to annoy her.
All right,
and
she is
join
walking
her.
up the spiral stairs.
Real quick. You do have, like, Trixie did come to you with a little note that you've pocketed, I assume. You could use Trixie as a distraction.
I mean, I don't necessarily want to distract her. I want to be with her.
So if you want to follow her up, you may, unless you're doing something to try to stop her.
Nope. I'm just because I don't want to. I mean, he's already dead, so isolating her in the room where he dead might be safest for all of the innocents on board.
Wow. Was that Menredin worrying about the innocents and not flattening them into paste?
I mean, I have never flattened them into paste intentionally.
All right, so I'm going to try to get the party all back together now.
Who has a bag of holding?
What's that?
I do. I think I do.
Please tell me you're going to try to scrape a dead body, putrescent body, into your bag of holding with all of your equipment.
What does it matter what happens to the dead body? The dude's already dead.
Yeah, but we don't.
You're not there. Shut your mouth, girly.
Look, here's facts.
Oh, maybe I don't have one. I thought I did.
Here's facts. I'm gonna take my rope back off of his arms and etc. There's sheets on the bed. We can roll them up. We can put them in the bag of holding. I imagine, and then we can just be like, well, we thought we were coming.
Well, remember, you don't know that this is happening right now, so you're still astounded that this guy's brain turned to mush in front of you.
Yeah, but we're trying to figure out.
We still gotta get rid of him somehow.
I understand
So what
that,
I'm saying-
but as you're having that conversation, the door opens and Pao Ming walks in.
Oh crap.
Notice I did not say roll for initiative. She takes one look around. This is mine now, right? And she's pointing at the boat.
Yep.
You're not going to challenge
We did
me?
this
just for you.
You can have it.
We're going to go put it ashore and you're going to get off my boat, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Excellent. Take that putrescent thing with you. And she leaves.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah,
Let's get the
that was very sweet.
out of here.
The octopus. What's going on there? Is it still alive?
It is still alive and it is writhing. Trixie is just staring at it. She came back in the room with Menredin.
Oh, I'm up there. I'm up there now, and
You
it is
are,
a
and
creature-
Osk is with you too.
It is a creature that has a swim speed, and it's in water. Oh my
Indeed.
god! I never thought I was gonna be able to use this fucking useless feature.
God, what are you gonna do?
Hold on, I need to find it. It's really dumb. It's one of my.
Wait, you find it. In the meantime, Trixie knocks over the bottle of wine.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to be a little bit flexible with me here on what
you
counts
tell me
as
the story.
fully submerged. So, Oceanic Soul, you gain resistance to cold damage. In addition, when you are fully submerged, any creature that is also fully submerged can understand your speech and you can understand theirs.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm gonna, for storytelling purposes, I'm gonna say Menardin walks over to the tank and just sticks her head in the tank.
There's also Emissary of the Sea. You can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water.
All right.
So I've got 2 different ways to speak with.
Let's just say Menardin walks over, she climbs up on the little pedestal that the tank is on, and just sticks her entire head in the tank. And you see bubbles coming out of the side of her gills as whatever she's about to do happens.
Yep.
right.
Fully just stick my head upside down.
What are you doing?
I lock my creepy eyes on it while it's writhing. And I speak fully in primordial. Tell me the name of your master. Tell me who you serve.
All right. Hold on, I got to do something here. Oh, that was damage. Sorry.
That'll say rude.
All right. Go ahead and look at the dice roll. It rolled a nat 20 to attack you, Menardin.
Oh, no.
Here's what it does. It says that name again. Slarkothel will kill you all. And tries to grab your face and inject you with some poison. So what the party all sees is Menardin trying to speak to this octopus. And it grabs her face. And its beak comes right at her face in the tank as it pulls itself up to her, and it bites her.
Trixie has been readying an action against this fool. Like, for turns and turns.
All right, so that's 9 damage, and you are poisoned right now. Actually, give me a save, Constitution save.
Hold on, let me see if I have something against poison. No, I have a bunch of stuff on cold. Con save?
Yep. All right, you are not poisoned. You are grappled now, though. I'm just going to go around the thing. I'm not going to make everybody roll for initiative. It really is. It's just a little octopus. Like
Trixie has already been fucking ready. Trixie has been on top of this shit. Trixie has been ready. Trixie has been holding herself the fuck back. Trixie
all right.
Fuck attacked.
Give me it. Just roll d20. Do you know? I gotta find Tressim. I'll tell you what bonus you get. Just roll the d20 and I'll tell you what bonus you get. It's a -2. So tell me what you got.
Oh, that's a fucking 9. Why is it a -2?
Because she's very dexterous but not very strong.
Well, it's a fucking 9.
All right, she misses the octopus and she's hissing at it. She gets a second attack with the claw, so go ahead.
No, that's a fucking nothing.
Nope, she misses it again. However, the rest of you see this all happening, and I'm just going to go around the table. What is Senzin doing?
All right, Senzin's going to reach into the tank, and he's going to grapple this octopus and try to throw it out the fucking window.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Unarmed strike. Yeah.
Yep. You get your strength bonus. 15
okay,
hits.
15.
All right, you've grabbed it, and you managed to pull it off Menardin's face.
All right. I'm
Do I
gonna
have like
chuck it
little
out the window?
Sucker circle marks on my face?
You toss it out the window, and Menardin, just for role-playing purposes, you hear it screaming, "Slarkothel," as it hurtles off into the distance into the ocean.
What if that thing talks? Maybe we should have killed it.
Probably, but
I mean, definitely.
Action needed to be taken.
Indeed.
Oh wait, shit, I took damage.
I would like everyone to give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh my gosh. 12.
Terrible.
Super not perceptive right now.
Roll to everyone. All right, Delphine got a 13 plus 8 is 21. Delphine notices that the stupid little fake pirate's chest got knocked over in the tank, and there's something in it.
Oh.
I guess technically my head's still in there.
I was gonna say, can Menredin see it?
Well, I'm assuming, Delphine comes up to the tank, knocks on it, points at the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I guess I'll just, like, my head's
What
in
is
there. I'll just put an arm in there and
Okay.
fuck around with it.
It's a book, and it's slowly getting waterlogged.
Pull it out! Pull it out!
Fuck yeah, magic book!
Don't let it get wet!
All right, you pull it out, and you manage to. It hasn't just destroyed itself. You can still read most of the pages. And Osk looks at it and says, "This is just a log of longitude and latitude locations, perhaps for a ship."
Perhaps for what was the name of the ship?
The
Morkoth.
The Morkoth.
Oh.
And he goes to the last page and he says, "This is the last location." And in the date next to it is yesterday.
All right, we need a boat.
We got Ost's boat!
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yup. All right, it is 4 minutes to 10. Do we want to go after the Storm King? I'm assuming no.
That's probably a big plot point.
I don't know if
so-
we can do that in 4 minutes.
We're not going to do that in 4 minutes. All right, why don't we call it, and then it's not like 2 games, it's like 1.5 games left, but I don't know, you guys spent a lot of time dicking around tonight, so it may be more than 2 games, but I'm assuming it's 2 games left. So I just want to give everybody that heads up. Let us do our wrap-ups. I will turn off the tense, my brain is exploding music. And who wants to go first? Anybody want to go first?
I can go first.
I'll go second.
All right, let's go with Senzin first. Senzin, confessional time. How is Senzin feeling about what happened tonight?
Yeah, so at least he has an awareness of all of the signs and symbols that led him here. The
I inhaled my bourbon. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh god.
And I knocked over a mouse.
Did Seth just completely fall out of his chair?
I think
I'm going to get a tissue.
Okay. So, long story short, he did not imagine he would be oiled up and dancing. He feels a little dirty. He probably needs to, go to a confessional or something. But all in all, it worked out. He feels pretty, that flex with the dude in the room worked out. Piranha setting him up with the ropes and him, stepping on the dude's chest and being serious. He didn't compromise his morals. He took the moment to ask the question that needed to be asked to get this show on the road. And so he's kind of a little more open-minded and looking forward to seeing if we can rescue this giant.
Excellent. All right. Piranha wanted to go next. So Piranha, how is Piranha feeling about what happened tonight?
Piranha felt really good connecting with Trixie once again. It feels like it's been too long, and so very happy about that. Really, at the end of this whole endeavor, knocking that bottle of wine over felt good both on a personal level and as a compatriot level. I knew how much my little furry friend wanted to knock over that bottle of wine. So when I did it in a way that I didn't just hit it like I was just cat-like, just And I looked over at at Trixie and I was like, yeah, for both of us, actually. Yeah, most of all, just today was about following the plan that my party members are passionate about and just trying to help move things along for them. For once, not. I mean, I did gamble a little bit and I did win because I knew I would. So I do feel good about winning pretty decently. But ultimately, just like I don't know, this fool's dead now, and I'm really glad that we don't have to suffer the consequences that we probably could have. And just yeah, feeling really good about this whole night. And
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of Piranha was Ella Darling tonight? I'm just giving you shit.
Tell you what, Seth. On a scale of 1 to 10, eat my ass.
So that's a 10. Okay.
That's a 10. That's 10 out of 10. Look,
awesome.
I have a skill set. And I bring it to the table. All right? I know how to talk to drunk idiot men who want to spend money and have blood flowing to certain parts of their bodies. I know how to handle them. I'm not going to apologize for that.
That was a great answer.
I'm not going to fucking apologize for that, Seth.
You should not have to.
Esquire.
All right, Menredin. How is Menredin feeling about tonight? Even though she didn't get to question the guy.
I mean, she didn't get to question the guy, but she was validated in that he was clearly working for the interloping entity.
Slarklathel.
So fuck that guy.
Fuck that abomination.
Little upset that I didn't get to kill the octopus and it lived. But you know, what are you gonna do? You can't win everything. But now we have a name, we have an actual precise location. Let's do this.
Got it.
I am also upset that I didn't get a chance to show my prop because I forgot it last week and I didn't get to use it this week.
Would you like to show it now or would you like to wait?
Yes.
All right, let's see the prop.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna interrupt.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Your baby is cuddling you, and it makes my heart so happy. It's so good. Look at that. It's just like tucking some face against your chest, and so happy and comfy. And oh my god, I want to cry.
Aww.
It makes me so happy.
Aww. All right, I'm gonna go back to Menredin for one more question. Next time, when we do the confessional, we will answer the question. What actually happened in Osk's stateroom 6 months ago?
Oh, yes. And so the prop that I got, I actually picked up at PAX Unplugged.
What'd you get?
I love it.
That's awesome. All right.
Oh my god.
Tentacle time. It's tentacle time. Shazara confessional.
All right. Shazara was definitely feeling really out of her element, being on a pleasure barge full of swanky people who were, other than being rich and beautiful, not especially intelligent conversation partners. And but you know, in a time of need, was able to flex her charisma muscles, which she doesn't do often enough, mostly because she hates talking to most people. And you know, have a little fun with the party and actually do a little convincing this way and that. And wished we had been able to get more questions in before the head implosion, not explosion. And was, I don't know, I guess she was just tired from all the having to talk to this dude. Because really could not figure out what was causing it. But excited to finally be figuring out what's going on and where we're going next.
All right, question for the whole party. Did any of you, and I didn't really expect this much of the adventure to take place at sea? Because I didn't. I really didn't.
I
didn't
really think about it one way or another.
All right. Because I didn't actually expect it to. It just played out that way. It could have gone like 10 different ways, but
I blame Cloverbee.
yeah, I blame Menredin and the Triton and the not a pirate. All right. Anybody want to promo anything? Let me go. I'll go first. Coven MTG. We're gonna be playing Magic on Thursday and Sunday, and this game on Mondays. And we will be starting a new Strixhaven game on, I'm thinking, the first weekend in March. I want to make sure clear that with everybody else. But it looks like the first weekend in March will be the Monday night Strixhaven game. We can talk offline. That said, Ella 666. I don't remember it. It's a weird spelling. Tell me what it is.
Unlocked unlocked.me/Ella Darling. It's a new thing. It's the company I'm working for. Unlocked.me /Ella Darling. Just go to my Twitter, go to my social media. I've got my link tree. You can click it. It's that's where I'm posting my content now instead of OnlyFans, because OnlyFans,
they're gonna go away soon.
ain't tight. Yeah, they ain't tight for us. Yeah, if you want to see my titties and all of that, that's where to find them.
All right,
yeah.
cool. Anybody else want to promo anything? I know you guys are pretty private, so other than aviator glasses and badges and pogo sticks. All right,
private dicks.
And
I just want to say, hey, can I interject something right now? I am currently filling out a form for potentially adopting a pet because of Cloverbee's baby. And like I have not been in a place where I felt like I'm ready for that, because I lost my baby and it's been very hard for the past bit. But just seeing that little angel just like so like cuddle up on you is really making me feel like I want to. So thank you.
Aww. That's a wonderful place to stop. And we will see everybody next Monday night for the Morkoth. Yay. All right, hold tight, and we'll be off in just a minute. Let me mute you guys. Wave goodbye. And show's over.